tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Lost the throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
Second down coming up. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Hill. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a bit.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you right in between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. A third down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. He's got the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the shotgun, the inside deal. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
On the ground, it's Green. There he goes. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Complete on the comeback. And the Ducks in a good spot here at second and short. Power football with the run. Powers through the defender. And he showed himself to be a regular sprinter, but not a lot of room to run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Louisville opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Owens. Finds the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Lost a throw on first down. Here's a hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
There's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Motion from the back. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Might be changing the route. Zings it complete to the right. Steps Taps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. They go to the ground. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
And the Scarlet Knights will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete to the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like your decision by the quarterback here. Get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Working that left side now. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. It's complete.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're in the offense.
Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, you get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense. They were really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more involved as the game goes on.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Hill. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And he missed it. No good. Something finally goes wrong. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. Makes a man miss. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle. It's Turbin. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the first down and more. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. The Scarlet Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy.
He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hey, 27. Out of the chute. Quick cross to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Ready. To the air. It's Owens. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
For a screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
He'll go to the sneak. It is sucked out. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Snagged out of the air. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks have a lot of options on second and inches. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground with the bat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He's got an open man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the nose. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here we go. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Scarlet Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. On his feet at the 40. Turning it on. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Taking it the other way. The 40, the 30, the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 12 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that, Brian. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline for just a few yards. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 35. Wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Hits it on the return. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Ready to fire from the pistol. Rides the back on the option again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
He'll sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Play action on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
We haven't seen that happen too often tonight. Taking a loss on a run. This guy's been special. He's been finding ways to get into the 2nd level of this defense. And because of his talent and ability, that's a big reason why they've got the lead right now. You know that's not going to deter them that first play. They're going to keep handing him the football.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start playing the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
And the Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got the back in the middle. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line.
Get set.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's open on the right. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the top field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Flying play action. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they're going to throw it over the top of the D. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Buys a little extra time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's Burks. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. Rides to Baker, leaves it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Cradles it at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man, it's Green. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be right here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got 12 trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. Actually, you probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win. But
And they got in for a safety.
and that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their